Yo! Boo! I wish we had air horns. You know what? I need a producer. I need Gato to be here with the soundboard. Let me turn on all the chats. Let me see if we can get the Discord on. What's going on, everybody? Starting a little bit early today because of my schedule. Hope you don't mind. We're doing a kind of a mini live stream, but it's still going to be a good time. Believe me, I promise. We're going to have all the regulars. We're going to have Link. We're going to have maybe Seiko, maybe Turtle, a few guest stars, if you will. Because I know Link's awake and running around. Let me get the comments up on my computer. Uno momento. I'm just turning on the comments on this screen so I don't have to touch the camera. All right, we have Chi-Town, California, certified T3 bot. We have Car Guy 427, Spencer B, JH, Diesel 419, certified T3 bot, Flow Export from Switzerland. We have Bryson Haggard, certified T3 bot and moderator, so be on your best behavior. Nicholas Oliphant with the big old dab. Sup from Poland. What's going on? We have Joachim from Denmark. We have Dakota from Virginia. Chi-Town, California, certified T3 bot says T3 live stream starring The Beard with guest appearances by Jory Goodman, Link, Turtle, and Seiko. Attaboy. We have David, Scarelos Pagani Design. We have Jacob, says a mini stream. Haven't you worked out enough? I know. My schedule's crazy today. I'm trying to get everything done today, and there's no way that I'm gonna skip a live stream. I had to take a live stream off like 2 weeks ago, and that made me feel terrible, so I had to get the live stream in. Hope you don't mind, guys. Can we get a hashtag still jacked in the comment section, though? Can we get a hashtag still jacked? Hashtag still jacked in the comment section. Oh, God. Feels so good. Woo! All right, let's get some questions going, everybody. Now, after we do that, the still jacked in the comment section, I also want to take a moment. Just want to take one quick moment. You know, we do this every Saturday because we're chilling wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. We just like to take a few moments at the beginning of the live stream. We're going to inhale, exhale, and we're going to say a nice pleasant hello to all the people that didn't feel like waking up on time, all the people that, I don't know, have kids and jobs and, I have adult obligations for my livelihood. They couldn't be here for some reason. They didn't want to do the work to be here during the live broadcast. So we're going to take a moment. Don't worry, you can sit back. You can watch the playback footage. This is all recorded. Don't worry, you're going to watch it at home, eating bonbons, maybe some popcorn. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to just say hello to everybody watching the playback recording of the stream. So everyone in the comment section, let's do a little wave. What's going on? Hey, don't worry, we got it from here. We're here every Saturday, 10 a.m., 11 a.m. It fluctuates a little bit. Today we're doing it a bit early. We're going to say hello to everyone watching the playback. Don't you worry, we're here. Okay, we're here. We woke up for the live stream, but you, the few thousand people that watch the playback, what's going on? We love you. We love you. Don't worry, we're going to be answering and asking the questions. There's no pressure. Okay, there's no pressure whatsoever. But we love you. We do. All right. Let's go ahead and get into some freaking questions. This is why we're here, baby. Let's talk. Let's talk. LeGod says, screw those lazy B words. Raunak from Singapore. What's going on? We got, let me see, Yorasul from Dubai. What's going on? Okay. Jacob says, what do you think of the new Timex Q Malibu? Let's look at a picture. Let us look at a picture. Timex Q Malibu. Now, Malibu is a very hoity-toity, ooh, laid back. Let's go to Malibu, bro. Of course, it's not just surfer dudes, it's very wealthy surfer dudes. Now, this Timex Q Malibu is kind of the, I would say, not caricature, but it is very Malibu. If you could condense Malibu into a Timex Q, this is with the pastel colors. It's either going to be Malibu or Miami. I could see this also being the Timex Q Miami. Would I wear this watch? No. Are the colors fun? Sure. It's like a swatch. You know, this would fit the same area of your collection as a swatch. But when I look at this, yeah, the bright colors, the pastels, it could remind me of Malibu in the early 90s. But this, when I first see this, I think Miami. You know what I mean? It's a bit more Miami than Malibu. Anthony Villanueva, certified T3 bot, says, "Hi Jory, currently feeling weak from my COVID vaccine. Wanted to stop by and say hello. Hope you have a good weekend, my liege." Attaboy, bring me those Toblerones. If you want to be part of the inside jokes, you got to join the channel. You got to become a certified T3 bot. You got to click that join button and hang out with us, y'all. Every week we do another live stream. But it's actually even more fun because all of us have our webcams and we can talk to each other. Every freaking week. Rick Green, certified T3 bot. Always, Rick is enticing me with watches that I really shouldn't spend money on, but that I ultimately want to buy. Burger Slayer 83, you like the AP Black Panther? I freaking hate it. If I could swear right now, I would, but I understand that this is a family channel and I try not to swear, and Gato's not here to edit me out. The AP Black Panther is like Audemars Piguet and Marvel and Invicta all came together and came up with this ugly piece of garbage. I don't care if you want to have like an action figure watch, that's perfectly fine, that's your prerogative. But if it's up to me and it's my opinion, I think that watch is garbage. I think it looks silly, I think it looks cheap. Yeah, and I think it's a joke. The majority, you read the comments under AP's posts, most people agree with me. I mean, take from that what you will. You understand that my opinions are not based in other people's agreement, but it just so happens that for once I seem to be on the side of, I seem to be part of the majority here that people don't really like this watch. If you see me looking down, guys, because I have comments on a screen down here. Let me see. Christopher Leonard says, when are you going to expand your G-Shock interests to include its more advanced brothers in the Garmin lineup? I know you have your eye on the Instinct. Yes, the Solar Instinct. The Solar Garmin Instinct Tactical is very cool. It is a really cool watch. It's a badass watch, I can tell you that right now. However, I don't really have use for the Jump Master function, if you want to call it a complication. But the Jump Master is I mean, I'm never going to be jumping out of a perfectly good airplane voluntarily. You know what I mean? I'll leave that to the actual badasses. But it is a really badass watch, and it looks super sleek, and I love it in its tactical colors. You know, I'm more of a muted color fan. So, yeah, the Garmin Instinct Tactical Solar. Make sure the Solar. But right now, we're almost at 100 viewers, so I'm going to show you what I'm wearing in a moment when we hit 100. How are Sangin Instruments watches? So, Sangin, obviously referring to Afghanistan. I believe this is a veteran-owned manufacturer, which I totally appreciate. I think that we should support these guys. However, their watches are nothing I would be personally interested in. So can I get behind their movement and can I support them? Yes, I think that's awesome. Veteran-owned businesses, that's great. But I've taken a look at their stuff for pretty much the extent of my channel. People have asked me about them, and they're just not anything that I personally would want to wear. Yeah, to each their own. Okay, let's go ahead and do a wristwatch check because we have passed 100 viewers. I'm currently wearing, it's so funny, Leonard asked about G-Shocks. I just so happen to be wearing one of my favorite G-Shocks. Can't see it because of its negative display, but I'm wearing the G-Shock DW6900 Neo Tokyo. I laugh whenever it has the number 69 in it. Mohammed says, do you think Tudor is heavily hyped recently? Yes, probably. And here's why. It just so happens Tudor had a better release than Rolex. Is that too controversial to say? Is that too disrespectful to the king? Literally, Rolex has the crown. I'm sorry, guys. Yo, I'm creating space here. I don't want to get too in your face. I just want you to know Tudor had a better release than Rolex. That's gonna bother some people, I think. Here's why Tudor's really hyped right now. Number one, they finally made the push into precious metals, right? Also, everyone freaks out when any watchmaker comes out with a green variant of anything. If any Swiss watchmaker, or Japanese, like whenever Seiko does it too, with their Marine Masters, when any watchmaker nowadays adds a green variant, the watch world goes crazy. Why? I don't know, but that's what's been happening. Can we all agree on that? That's number one. Number two, the reason that Tudor is really hyped right now is because they did make a push with precious metal. That's cool. That's really cool. I don't know who's gonna pay like 17 grand for that. But, because if I'm going to pay 17 grand for that Tudor, I'm just going to buy a Rolex. But, the next thing, that people are, the reason that Tudor is very hyped right now is because they came out with some very good chronographs. I'm going to be honest, guys. If that Tudor Black Bay chronograph didn't have the snowflake hand, I would probably buy one. Period. I'm going to say that right now. Like, to be perfectly clear, people can clip this. If that Tudor chronograph that they just came out with did not have the snowflake hand, I would wear it. Like, I would buy it and wear it. I think it's a badass chronograph. So yeah, Tudor's super hyped because they ultimately had a more impressive showing than anything Rolex came out with. So, yeah. Yair says, Vortex here, I might send you some Israeli halva. Please do. If you need my address, Bryson. The moderators have my P.O. box. So, Yair, if you want to send me some halva, I would be so thankful. Let me see. We got some more questions. Deb Raymond says, hi, Jory. What's going on, brother? I'm just reading comments, guys. Okay, Andre says, hey, Jory, quickie for you. Rado Captain Cook or Oris Aquas Date? That's a very easy one. Oris. Oris Aquas Date. Justin Yancey, certified T3. Hey, Jory, do you rock Warby Parker? Yeah, I do. They're not a sponsor. Can we all just collectively write to them and ask them to sponsor me? Like, I'm honestly one of their biggest reps without them even knowing it, so they should start sending me checks. Can we all agree? If you guys start writing to Warby Parker's social media and website and tell them about my channel, hashtag get Jory a sponsorship. Let's do it, guys. Reading comments. Okay, so Jay Poxon asks, love the new Tudor Chronos, Panda or Reverse Panda? I would probably go Reverse Panda. But I think the Panda also looks really... Actually, I don't know. I've seen both, and I really enjoy both. So, I don't know. I'm good because I'm gonna be perfectly honest, dude. I really like those Tudor chronographs. I just wish they didn't have snowflake hands. I'm sick of the snowflake hands. And the snowflake hands are even worse with the chronographs because it's a dual register chronograph, right? So when you have that big broad snowflake hand, it obscures the registers for like an hour at a time collectively. Do you know what I mean? That stupid snowflake blocks the registers, and I don't want to have to unthread the crown and move the handset around to use the chronograph complication. It just sounds really annoying. May contain bleach with a super chat, says JLC added a green dial reverso variant as well, poggers. Yeah, so what did I just finish saying? Whenever a watchmaker adds a green variant, the watch world collectively loses their freaking mind. JLC did it with the reverso. I will be honest, it looks quite good. Cartier did it with the new Must Cartiers, their tanks. Looks pretty good, honestly. Tudor did it with their Black Bay yellow gold. Looks great, but I'm going to tell you right now, it seems like 2021 is the year of green dials. Which is nuts because people were coming off of like this huge Hulk frenzy from like a year ago. So, yeah. The new Must or Solar tank. Guys, I have a soft spot for the new Must tank series. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And it's because I own a Must Cartier tank, and these new Must tanks are essentially taking the spot of the old Must Cartier series. Uh-oh, George A with the hashtag flat moon, guys, he just reminded me. Can we get a hashtag flat moon in the comment section, please? We gotta let the people know. I'm doing my part here, you guys gotta do your part. When we do the live stream, okay, I need it to be clear. This channel is not just about sharing watch information. It's not just about having fun. It's not just about talking about watches and cars and things we like. We need to be truthers, okay? The world is round. The world is a sphere. We all know that. That's common knowledge. Marco Polo figured it out. Like, we have that on lock. However, the moon is flat. The moon is flat. We gotta be a truther. Hashtag flat moon. Hashtag flat moon in the comment section. We gotta let the people know. I hope a YouTube moderator is watching this right now. I hope that this video gets flagged. I hope it gets sent to the government. The government needs to know that we know. Hashtag flat moon. Diesel 419 certified T3 bot with the super chat says, hey Jory, thoughts on the Bulva Frank Sinatra collection? Well, I think Bulva is actually moving in the right direction. I think Bulva, with the Joseph Bulva collection, I think they understood that they did the right thing there, going with more classic vintage, with a more classic vintage aesthetic. And so by them releasing the Frank Sinatra collection, I think that's even more of that vintage aesthetic, that more dressy, classic, not quite Art Deco. The Joseph Bulva collection was very Art Deco. So I think they're moving in the right direction. I'm not a huge Sinatra fan, but between the modern Bulvas and things like the Sinatra collection and things like the Joseph Bulva collection, I would go for those over most modern Bulvas. Rolex Cellini or Tudor? Tudor, 1000%. Rolex Cellini should not be a thing. Rolex Cellini should be discontinued. They should never come out with a Rolex Cellini. Do you know how I know? Because the only Rolex Cellini anyone wants to talk about is the moon phase. That's the only Rolex Cellini anyone ever wants to talk about. The Opulent Life. Are you like really serious about this flat moon thing, or is it a long-term joke? Opulent Life, if you have to ask, you shouldn't be here, bro. Hashtag flat moon. Flat moon, flat moon, flat moon. Moon is flat. Thoughts on the new Seiko 1959 Alpinist? I love it. On a bun strap? Heck yes. Heck yes. Taco, okay, so Taco has a good point. He says, I wish they didn't have a huge Sinatra autograph, though. That is a big problem of mine. If they put that, like, on the case back or something, I would be more happy, but I don't like that they put, like, Frank Sinatra on the dial. It's kind of just... Sorry, but I think it's round. I think you're referring to the moon. You have no idea what you're talking about, dude. The world is round. We've been to the moon, but the moon is flat. And the fact that people are confused and arguing in the comment section is amazing. Okay, so Enrique says, thoughts on the reissue Cartier cloche? And then he says, bell-shaped Cartier. Well, cloche means bell in French, so that's just some trivia, I guess, for you. I'm in love with the cloche. Here's why. The cloche has been around since around 1922, the Cartier cloche. They re-released it for this year at Watches and Wonders, and it is incredible. I absolutely love it. It's one of the most interesting shaped Cartiers, aside from like the Cartier Crash. And this is just more proof that Cartier has been trying, quote, new things since like the early 1900s. Okay? So when you look at the cloche and you're like, wow, that's a really obscure, weird case design. That's kind of new and funky. It's like, well, I guess by today's standards, it's kind of new. But then you look at how old the design is, and it's from the 1920s, and you're like, oh, dang, I guess it's kind of old. So yeah, Cartier is just insane. It's just, I absolutely love Cartier. But to answer your question, the Cartier cloche with the pink, I think they call it pink gold, might be rose gold, but the rose gold with the slate sunburst dial. Can we get a hashtag chef's kiss in the comment section? Chef's kiss. Beautiful. Enrique says, thanks for the response. The cloche looks amazing to me, but I'm not an expert, obviously. Well, believe me, I'm no expert either, brother. What camera do you use in your videos? Usually a Nikon D5500 with a few different lenses. Jack P with the super chat says, thoughts on the 1964 Seiko World Time Reference 6217 7000. So this is, I believe, the silver dial World Time. I think it's a really badass watch. I think it's really cool. You have to be careful buying one online, though, because most of them are Franken watches at this point. Most of them are not authentic. Have I changed my opinion about Christopher Ward? What do you mean? I've always liked Christopher Ward. So I don't. Have I changed my opinion about them? No. I've actually always liked them. John, Certified T3 Bot, says, yo, nerds. Are you an avid backpacker? I wouldn't say backpacker, but I am a pretty avid hiker. Connie and I like to go on hikes. So, and I wear my rucksack, but I wouldn't say like I'm an hardcore backpacker that needs to like summit mountains. But you know, I'm fairly outdoorsy. I like going on hikes a lot. Kyle Salisbury, Certified T3 Bot. Can we get a round of applause? We have a brand new channel member. Thank you so much, Kyle. I need you, after the live stream, to go to the communities tab on my YouTube channel page, and I send a little sneaky link to only the channel members, and that gives you access to the members only Discord, and that's like the best part of the channel. So Kyle, you freaking rock. Josh N, do I still lift? You tell me, bro. Oh. Yeah, the gyms opened up about 2 months ago. So, yeah. The gyms opened up again like 2 months ago. Bad Matt, certified T3 bot says, what's this, a mini stream? Yeah, I'm doing a shorter one today, guys. I hope you don't mind. Josh goes, pipes! Pipes! Make name Bleach, certified T3 bot. Personally, I would love to see Rolex re-release the cushion case design, he says. With modern components and materials, it would be dope. So, yes and no. I think Rolex should stay with the oyster case, period. I don't think I don't think they need to deviate from the case. I think they need to go back to the 40mm or smaller oyster case, period. Then, I think that they need to give us maybe some different complications, like add a moon phase to an oyster case. What's wrong with that? Nothing. But Kyle, again, I want to thank Kyle Salisbury for joining the channel. Kyle Salisbury, certified T3 bot. Opinions on Weiss watches. I'm not a big fan because I didn't really like how they interacted with me. So first of all, okay, I need to be clear about something. During one of my live streams, all right, I mentioned that Weiss watches got a letter sent to them from the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. And it was essentially a warning about, I think, their manufacturing and their marketing. It was about where, like, how much of their product was US made versus Swiss made and this and that. And the Federal Trade Commission has done this to a bunch of companies. It's not just Weiss, but they did it to Weiss, they did it to Shinola. And I mentioned that on a live stream. I don't think Weiss necessarily heard about that. But the reason I bring that up is because I did that early on in my channel, and then a little bit later on in my channel, I wrote to Weiss. Like, I wrote to Cameron, who is the owner and the founder of Weiss. And I was like, hey man, I got a bunch of questions about your products. You're local, like we're local with each other. Is there any way that I can make a review happen? And he essentially was just like, oh, I don't run the marketing for my business. And then I brought that up to my viewers, and they're like, wait, it's like only a 2-person business. Like, what do you mean? So, like, he could have definitely, like, Cameron, who's the head of Weiss, like, he definitely could have been a little bit more proactive, I feel like, in helping me make a review happen. But I think potentially he heard about me mentioning the FTC warning, and then he got upset that I, like, brought that up or something. I don't know. I'm speculating. I am absolutely speculating. I don't know if that's true. I'm sure he's a great guy, and I'm sure he does great business. I'm just saying, I mentioned that one thing about Weiss, which is just news. I was just bringing up the news, and then a few years later, he was not very proactive about helping me make a review happen. So, did I upset him? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm just telling the news, baby. Hey, that's show business! Matthew Edwards with a super chat. What's your opinion on Jack Mason watches? Let's take a look. I've never heard of these. That should tell you something already. I've never heard of Jack Mason. They look like kind of simple Fliegers. Some of them look like field watches. Oh, we have a Jack Mason Pursuit Navy Flieger. I know nothing about these. They seem to be mostly under $100. Let's take a look at this luminous Pursuit. Oh, Japanese quartz. Now, for that money, I'd definitely buy something else, if I'm totally honest. Around 200 bucks, there are other watches I would rather have with mechanical movements. So, I'm not a fan. John, certified T3. How's your professor buddy? So, here's the thing. John, I don't like talking about that stuff in the main channel. That's only like members channel stuff. But to answer your question, we're not writing to them until Monday, because if you write to them during the weekend or on Friday, it just gets swept under the rug. So we got to do that on Monday. But yeah, guys, the things that we talk about on the Discord stay on the Discord. Thank you, that fellow there. Diesel 419 says, opinion on Gakota G01. Let's look at that. Gakota G01. Okay, so this is the watch that has the old school 1900s case. I really don't like the Gakota signage. I'm just not a big fan of the... I just don't like the signage. And the... I see what they're going for, but the only one that I really think is cool is that... I don't think it's bronze, but the bronze toned case with the burgundy dial, I think that's pretty cool, personally. But it looks kind of, this is gonna sound so mean whenever I say that, but the signage looks kind of cheap. I just don't like the way that looks. Different strokes for different folks. Bad Matt, Certified Tudor says, Jory, if the universe is so big, why won't it fight you? That's a good freaking question. If the universe is so freaking big and tough, then why won't it freaking fight me? Maybe one day it will. Better back the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up. Right? I just dropped the F-bomb twice. Can we get an F-bomb in the comment section? Don't type it out. Just literally say F-bomb. And then put that in the comment section. It happened, dude. What happens on the live stream is show business. It's live. It's live. Uh-oh. Guys, we got to put an F-bomb alert. We got to put an F-bomb alert in the comment section. We got to put an F-bomb alert. We got to let people know. F-bomb. F-bomb. Hashtag demonetized. Got to put an F-bomb alert, guys. Thank you. If someone has the siren emoji... Siren emoji, siren emoji, siren emoji in the comment section. We gotta let the people know. Uh-oh! That was the universe, dude. Siegfried says you're banned now. Enrique with the siren emoji. Tom Mulrooney says F-bomb. Ahmed says, is Tudor better than Rolex these days? It's kind of a loaded question, don't you think? Bad Matt says, F's in the chat, boys. Okay, so, is Tudor better than Rolex? I wouldn't say that. Shay says, you're fired. It's funny, because I don't have a boss, so, you fired. Here's the deal. Actually, I guess Link is kind of my boss. He makes sure everything's going on here. Okay. Is Tudor better than Rolex? I wouldn't go as far as to say that. But what I would say is Tudor had a much, much, much better showing than Rolex this year. Like, for sure. Like, for sure, without a question. What did Rolex bring us? Exactly. Tudor brought us something different, actually. I mean, it is another iteration of the Black Bay, but at least they came out with some precious metal. They gave us a green variant, which is okay. And two really solid chronographs. Does that mean Tudor is better than Rolex? No. But Tudor did have a better showing. Period. I mean, I'm giving us a two-tone Explorer. Giving us a two-tone Explorer and then a Palmfron Datejust versus a brand new precious metal, different color variant, and 2 chronographs. Come on. Who's gonna win that? Tudor. All day long. And I said here, and I'm gonna make it clear, if that Tudor did not have a snowflake hand, I would buy it. If that Tudor I'm talking about the chronograph, the new chronograph. If the new Tudor chronograph did not have the snowflake hand, I would buy it. Oakley Hopper says, looking for some gold on my spelunking watch. Chi-Town, California. Certified diva. I leave for 2 minutes and already 2 F-nukes got dropped. Yo, it happened, dude. Yo, Bad Matt was pushing my buttons, dude. He's a bad influence. He said, why won't the universe fight me? And I said, dude, you better back the F up before you get smacked the F up. That's what happens, dude. If the universe is so big and ever expanding, then why won't it freaking fight me? Try it. Just try it. No, go ahead. Try it. No, go ahead. No, go. Oh, yeah, not looking so tough. Nah! Watches from movies really worth it? Usually not, because I don't care. I'm going to be honest. Just because someone's wearing something in a movie doesn't often make me want it. I personally just need to really want it. That fellow there, Certified T3 and Moderator, says, Taco has a good question. Would you buy any character dial watches such as Snoopy or Peanuts? So that is a good question. I personally am not a big Peanuts guy. I understand the interest. I'm not saying, like, I don't get why people like Snoopy. No, I totally get why people like Snoopy. It's a classic. I'm not a huge Peanuts dude. I mean, I grew up with it, you know, watching all the different, can we call them cartoon specials? During the holidays, of course, like the Great Pumpkin and this and that. But I wasn't like the hugest Peanuts fan. So I don't really care about the Speedmaster Snoopies and stuff. But I understand why people like them. That fellow there, Certified T3 Bot and Moderator, says, want more amazing T3 content? Join the Discord by hitting that join button, and while you're at it, hit the like. Yeah! Universe equals flat. Jory equals succulent. Bad Matt is an instigator, dude. He is an absolute instigator. May contain bleach with the super chat. Says if Rolex discontinued the Cellini line, maybe they could make some more sports watches. You know, if Rolex discontinued the Cellini line, they probably would have more resources open to doing a lot of things. I don't know. I mean, Rolex is a sports watch company. Like, I don't know why people are upset about that. And Bleach, I'm not saying you're upset about that. I'm just saying a lot of people are surprised when I say, like, no, Rolex is a sports watch company. They should just stick with sports watches. Like, oyster case, threaded crown, that's Rolex's bread and butter. Just keep doing it. But do it in a way we like. Don't, like, stop making things bigger. Bigger, like, Submariner 41 millimeters, okay. But then why do the date just 41? That is a bridge too far. That is a bridge far too far. I just can't get behind that, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'd be very interested. I mean, regardless of what Rolex does after that, Rolex just absolutely should discontinue the Cellini line. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. The only Cellini anyone talks about, the only modern Cellini anyone talks about is the moon phase. That's it. Kyle Salisbury, certified T3 bot, says, gotta bounce. This was fun for my first live chat, even though Resco was ignored twice. Don't know what that means. Catch everyone soon. Have fun, y'all. All right, thanks. I will see you in the Discord chat. Dennis Bildberg, certified T3 bot. We have a new channel member, guys. Thank you so much. You guys freaking rock. Join the channel, guys, and we will see you on the Discord chat, and we do a members only live chat where you guys can talk to me like face to face on the Discord chat every Thursday. It is a whole lot of fun. Bad Matt says, new member join the collective. Rick Green, certified T-Bot, says, welcome Dennis. Great to have a member of the Bilderberg group to speak to members chat that are in the Illuminati. We will meet every Thursday on the flat moon. It's a whole lot of fun. Javier says, what is your opinion on why Disney Snoopy Speedy or fairy-themed watch from Van Cleef Arpels works, but AP Marvel watch doesn't work? I don't know if one works and one doesn't as far as like what the popular opinion is. I think that anytime you put a like fictional character on a watch, I'm just not as interested, right? As far as I'm concerned, none of them work. And then Javier says, also flex those guns and chest, please. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I don't know if you can see it. Oh. Flex. Hashtag still jacked. Hashtag still jacked. Why is the date just 41 but the date is 40? That's a great question. And I even said that when they bumped it up. I said the date has more information on the dial. It has a full day written out above the 12 o'clock. But that's going to stay 40 and they're going to bump up the date just the simpler watch. I hate that. I hate Rolex. Can we just get that straight? I hate Rolex. Tango says, I really loved your Star King review. Just watched it today. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Enjoy. We have I think I've done 3 Star King videos. Young Excellency says, Jory, you still looking to get the Zin 3006 hunting? Okay, so Zin is messing me up, dude. Because here's why. Okay. There is... Man. The Zin 3006 hunting chronograph is a lot of watch, okay? It has a ton of complications, and it is super badass. I believe it has tegimented steel. Nicholas Oliphant, take care, brother. It's also pretty hard to find. And it ranges from $4,000 to $8,000. Alright. But then I take a look at the watch like the Zin 856B UHR. The 856B UHR. And it's a limited edition. That on a bun strap looks so badass. The issue is that it has that dang 4 o'clock date. So Zin is kind of messing me up a little bit because that Zin 856 is so dope, but then it's I also kind of just want the Zin UTC. Do you know what I mean? Because then we take a look at the Zin UTC 856. And then that's kind of the watch to get. Can someone help me? I want a Zin. Like, I know I want a Zin watch. There's like the Zin 856B UHR and the Zin UTC 856 and then the 3006 hunting. It's just so complicated, dude. Rolex OP41 is the best, you're just jealous. What am I jealous of? Explain to me what I am jealous of. What am I jealous of? Exactly. Sit the F down. You know why I'm telling you to sit the F down is because you don't even own an Oyster Perpetual 41. So, sit down, little boy. David Houston says, Jory, welcome your thoughts on Kudoke. Seems like, oh man, I don't even know what that, seems like a lot of bang for buck, independent watch. I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly. Let me take a look. Man, look, wow. Okay, hold on. Hold on. These look pretty interesting. This looks like some horology here, boy. These look pretty cool, dude. Wow, that moon phase. For 10 grand. That's not bad, depending on what material is this. You know what? Send them an email. See if they can send, if they have a media piece, I would love to review one. They look cool. I know nothing about that brand, David, but thank you. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. Paprice, I hate when people tell me to say things on live stream. I hate it. It's like a huge pet peeve. Oh, say my name. Say my name. Say my name. But it is your birthday, and I'm always happy to wish you a happy birthday. So, Paprice P, happy birthday. A very, very happy birthday. Enrique, thoughts on jump hour watches? Which one would you get? Well, Enrique, you're in luck because I've done a review on the Chris Ward jump hour. Go ahead and take a look. The Chris Ward jump hour. Gato, the editor, says, help, I'm locked in Jory's basement, send pizza. Gato, get back to work. There's still 9 files uploading, by the way. My editor is here. Everyone say hello to Gato. Everyone, cat emoji in the comment section. Cat emoji in the comment section. Cat emoji. Cat emoji in the comment section. Cat emoji in the comment section. Everyone's saying hello, Gato. Woo! We got a bunch of cat emojis. Link gets more respect than Gato. That's yep. Bad Matt, certified teeth robot. Jory fact, number 262. Jory has never lost a staring contest to the sun. Ever. Ever. Samurai pizza emoji. That fellow there, certified teeth robot and moderator, has a link to my jump hour watch video if you want to go ahead and take a look at that. It's a whole lot of fun. I am reading a comment. Do you think Rolex would ever make, say, an Explorer 3 with a compass complication, Riley? So that's very interesting. That is very, very interesting. The truth is, Rolex, I don't think, has ever done a 3. They've only ever gone up to 2, as far as I know. So, does that mean they'll never go up to 3? Who knows? I mean, that would be really cool to see that. In our lifetime, Rolex has only ever gone up to 2. Also, Rolex doesn't really take risks with any of their stuff. Aside from making hideous things like the Leopard Daytona, the Two-Tone Explorer, and bumping everything up to large, disgusting sizes. Other than that, they don't really take risks. G-Shock Mudmaster or Pro Trek? I'm kind of... Okay, so I am kind of biased because I own a Mudmaster. The truth is, you're going to be fine with either. When I first saw the Mudmaster, I knew that I always wanted it. So, I just had to do it. But it is okay, guys. It is 11:04. We've been here for 50 minutes. I'm gonna have to wrap this up, but thank you for joining me on this mini stream. We're ending it about 20 minutes early. I apologize, but I had to get on camera. I had to chill with you guys because this is absolutely my favorite time of the week. So here's what I want to say. Let me end this. Let me end this the proper way. Okay. Number one. A lot of stuff goes on in the world. A lot of like craziness, uncertainty, scary, hateful, like ugly stuff that is just negative, okay? What I want you to do today is, and people are going to say, oh, you can't ignore that stuff. You can't. I'm going to honestly tell you, ignore it. Today, give yourself a day, just ignore that stuff. You deserve to be happy. This isn't like all woo-woo, crazy existential BS. I'm just telling you, like, for today, just ignore it. You deserve it. Have a good day, dude. Like, don't be hard on yourself. Don't focus on all of that. Just, like, you deserve to have a day and just be happy. So, do that. Make the decision to be happy. That's what I'm going to say. All right. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me. You could have been anywhere today, but you chose to hang out with me, and that's, like, incredible. That makes me feel like literally $1 million. That makes me feel incredible. Thank you so much. It's crazy. We're around 159,000 subscribers. I've never in a million years thought that I would be able to hang out with a few hundred people every week on a live stream and have these subscribers and make content and work with companies. It's just insane. So thank you. Let's do a quick thank you to my moderators. We can't do these live streams without my moderators. They help me out a ton. So just a little round of applause to them. Bryson, Adam H., that fellow there. We can't do without you. I also want to thank all the people with the green text next to their name and the little Jory emoji. Those are my channel members. I want to thank all of them. We really cannot do it without my channel members. They voluntarily, out of the goodness of their hearts, believe in the channel so much that they want to support it, and that's what allows me to film every day, and that's what allows Gato to actually get on the computer and edit the content. So special thanks to my channel members. Literally cannot do it without you guys, so thank you. And Gato's here. Can we give a quick thanks to the editor, the one and only. Thank you so much to all the people that make it happen. But I do want to end this by saying whatever is going on in the outside world, it is okay to ignore it. I'm gonna be honest and tell you to ignore it. Here's why. Whatever you turn on, whether it be media on your phone, stuff on your computer, the dang television, it's going to tell you to be upset, and it's going to do nothing but burden you. And so just ignore that, because that's actually not what life is. Life is quite good. You can be happy in life. You can love one another, and you can actually be at peace. Like, you don't need to hate others, you don't need to be upset with others, and you can just have a good day. And that's what I'm working on understanding, and that's what I think all of us should work on an understanding. And guess what? This channel will never, ever, ever become politicized. I also want to bring that up. This is not a place for politics. This is not a place for divisiveness. We just want to come here and hang out. So, yeah, that's just kind of... Don't believe in the hype, man. The hype wants you to be upset, depressed, and anxious, and guess what? This channel is proof that a bunch of different people from a bunch of different walks of life can come together and actually have fun. There wasn't one little bit of anxiety or hate or aggression in this conversation. So if this little tiny sampling of 159,000 people and almost 1.2 million views a month, if you can call that little, this little sampling of my channel if that's proof that we can all just hang out and like have a good time away from like all the BS in the world, then there's hope. So don't believe in the hype, guys. Do not freaking believe in the hype, all right? So get out of your comfort zone. Every day, do something that makes you a little nervous because it will pay off. Number 2, tell someone you love them, all right? And even if you're upset or down in the dumps, sometimes telling someone else you love them really, really does help. So I'll start it off. I absolutely love each and every one of you. Hope you have an amazing day because you deserve it. And number 3, don't forget to tell yourself you love yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. So I love each and every one of you guys. Hope you have an amazing, blessed day. Don't believe in the hype. Keep your chin up. Keep a stiff upper lip. And carry on. All right, guys. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. And always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Love you guys. Go get some.